Okay, let me just check real quick. Let me just check real quick. Hold on, hold up. I gotta see if we're live. I'm pretty sure we're live. Let me change the title, question mark. Yep, okay, gotta change the title. There we go. Sweet. Alright, hey guys, what's up? James here. Welcome back to another live stream where we're just kind of hanging out, chilling. I'm gonna be doing a new thing where I'm gonna have a live stream up every single Sunday. So, yeah. Hope you guys enjoy this new thing that we're doing. Let me, I'm live on YouTube right now. Come check it out here. Alright. Hey James, hey Jay, how are you? LeBron's going to LA. Dog, Antonio, what's up, man? Steven, what's up? Jay, what's up? Yeah, one of the main reasons I wanted to go live real quick is that, could we talk about that for a second? I know this isn't a basketball channel, but LeBron James is on the freaking Lakers now, and I don't really know how to handle that situation. That's pretty freaking ridiculous, in my opinion. Not ridiculous, but, you know, like, holy crap. That's insane. That is insane. I was not expecting LeBron James to actually go to the Lakers. Yeah. Yeah, LeBron's going to LA. That's crazy, dude. For those of you guys who are just joining, I'm going to be trying to do it in a live stream every Sunday. Much like my friends and associates like Buck What You Heard, like Corey Draper and stuff like that. I'm going to be trying to do it in a live stream every single week. And I picked Sunday, at least to start. I don't really know if I'm going to keep to Sunday. Hopefully you guys like Sunday. Hopefully that's the best day. Tall Florida guy, I dig that Spider-Man shirt. Dude, thank you. Thank you. Look at this shirt. That's a nice shirt, man. I dig it. I love the shirt. Yeah, just kind of hanging out today. Kind of chill. Just hanging out. What do you guys want to talk about? You know, there's not a whole lot going on for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers recently. They just cut J.R. Sweezy, which was kind of a big deal. It'll be really interesting to see what happens with the whole right guard position. Corey, what's up, man? How are you? Nice to have you on. Yeah, but no, it'll be really interesting to see what Buccaneers do for right guard. Corey, actually, fun fact. Hold on, let me actually see. Corey, do you want to join me for this live stream out of curiosity? I mean, you can totally join. I mean, it's just kind of a chill stream right now. So, I mean, I'm just saying. I'm just saying, Corey, you could totally join and it wouldn't even be a problem. Hold on. I'm logging into something right now. Let me know if you want to join, Corey, because we're married. Who was starter right guard? Evan Smith. Well, likely no, lol. Ah, fine. All right, Corey, you got me. So, yeah, let's talk about right guard real quick. So, J.R. Sweezy's gone. He didn't play the entirety of 2016 with a back injury, and then in 2017 he played 14 games for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, broke his leg, is now gone. They cleared, I think it was like $6.2 or $6.5 million, and now it'll be really interesting to see what the Buccaneers do at right guard, because your options are kind of Evan Smith, Caleb Benenoch, and Alex Kappa, like a lot of people have said. A lot of people want Kappa to slide into that starting spot. My main thing is whoever is going to be the starting right guard is kind of going to be in a pretty decent situation, because you're going to be, to the left of you, you're going to have Ryan Jensen, who was a top 10 center last year, and then to the right side, you're going to have DeMar Dodson, who was a top 5 right tackle last year, even top 3. That's going to be pretty cool to see, and that'll be pretty interesting to see what the NFL, or no, well, not what the NFL, jeez, okay, Kevin, I read your comment, and it confused me. Anyway, that'll be really interesting to see who they slide in there to be the starter. I actually want to take a look real quick, however, offensive linemen, free agents. I want to take a look at the offensive linemen free agents currently, because I think that'd be kind of interesting just to look at, see who's available. So, okay, this counts, dang, they're not going to tell me the top available free agents, are they? I want Kappa at right guard, so pointless to him to play right tackle. Yeah, I think what's going to happen for at least Kappa is they're probably going to move him into right guard, or they might even move Benenoch into right guard, because I know Benenoch plays right tackle as well. I think one of those guys is going to move into right guard, though, either Kappa or Benenoch for sure. Fun fact, to beat James in Madden, but I want Kappa to get a chance. Well, Jay, you did beat me in Madden. And yeah, it'd be kind of cool to see Kappa get a chance, at least in training camp and whatnot. You know, that'd be pretty fun. Cam Chancellor announced he has played his last game. I saw that. I'm really sad to hear that, especially considering I read his whole statement. And it's really cool that he's, you know, a very godly man and he, you know, wants to continue on doing stuff in his community. What's concerning is one, the injury that said, like, he basically can't play anymore because his neck's, like, broken. And then two, he's very unsure about what the injury is going to do to him later on in his life, which is scary to me, man. It's like, oh, man, all those hits to the head, I don't know what's going to happen. It's like, dude, wait, you could die. Like, that's a very legitimate situation, man. What's funny about Cam is that he's not actually retiring because that would lose him money. I don't know what he's doing, actually. I don't know what he's doing. It's very interesting. LeBron James, Noetic, hello! Welcome, my friend. LeBron James will join the Los Angeles Lakers. Yeah, man, dude, LeBron to LA. That's one of the reasons I wanted to go live, just because. I got hyped about the LeBron stuff. Why people follow the NBA? Yeah, no, the NBA isn't exciting anymore, man, for me. I just read one of Corey's tweets. It says, why people follow the NBA is beyond me. How this league is exciting for any fans of teams other than super teams. Yeah, no, the NBA is a really crappy league, in my opinion. Yeah, the NBA is not a very good league, in my opinion. Let me see. You shouldn't... Okay, so yeah, what's funny about Cam is that he's not actually retiring because that would lose him money. So wait, Corey, what's going to happen with Cam then? I'm confused. Is it like a holdout, or is he just like, dude, I'm not playing another game? Like, my next... Or is he going to be injury? Is it an injury type thing where it's like, I'm injured, I can't play? You know? Does he have a doctor's note? He better have a doctor's note. You should make a documentary-style vid on how the... on how the... blank has messed up their chance with no Jackson, or just make an all-time Bucs team of good players that were on our roster were good somewhere else. Wait, I'm confused. Fade, what are you saying? Ethan, talk to me. I'm confused. We should sign Kaepernick. I'm mad at Jameis. I think a lot of people are mad at Jameis, Steven. Quite a lot of people are. Dang, Jay, you're really proud of that Madden victory. Haha. Jay is proud. Dang, Noetic took my line. Yes, yes, hello. We all know about LeBron. He didn't pass his physical. Let me find the Scheffner tweet. Okay. How the Bucs messed up their chance with Bo Jackson. Oh, okay, Ethan. I gotcha. Make a little document, a little thing. Make a little special little documentary. Maybe a little something, something. Yeah, I'm gonna write that one down, actually. Hold on. Where's my pen and paper? I don't have... I mean, I have a paper. I don't have a pen. I'll remember that. I'll just remember that. He might officially retire before the season starts. Oh, you know, best of luck to Cam Chancellor, man. Best of luck. I wish him nothing but the best in all of his. You know, it's like whenever a frickin' coworker leaves and you're like, oh, I wish you the best in your future endeavors, and then like he's gone for a week and you're like, okay, that was fun. Corey, I'm going to get it on paper and hang it up on my wall. There you go. From Rappaport. Now, former Seahawks safety Cam Chancellor isn't officially retiring. He just wasn't cleared medically to play again. Big difference. Okay, that means $6.2 million this year and $5.2 off his base salary next year are guaranteed. You know, it's really interesting about that, too, because probably a big chunk of that money is going to go towards his medical bills, if we're being honest. Big chunk. He probably has a lot of terrible injuries. He sounds like he's almost paralyzed to me from the way he made it sound. Or just make a whole team of players that were on a Bucs roster and sucked and went to another team or were great. Cough, cough, Steve Young, cough, keep to leave. Oh, okay, so you mean like make an entire roster of guys who were on the Buccaneers, left, and then went and did amazing things. That's another interesting one, too. That one's interesting. Those are two things I will definitely consider. I have a little note card that I have note cards that I write my ideas down on. I still don't have a pen. Oh, God. Do I have a pen? No, I don't have a pen there. Pen here. How do I not have a pen at my desk? I usually have a pen at my desk. Hold on. Hold on. I need a pen. Okay, this will do. Probably. Probably not. I don't know. I need a pen. Alright, let's see here. While Seahawks are gone from the next dynasty to potential bottom feeders. That they have. So Bo Jackson, Bucs video. By the way, how do you guys like the new editing style for like I just did a video recently. I just did a video recently where I talked about the greatest Tampa Bay Buccaneers linebackers of all time. Did you guys like the editing with that and stuff like that? Just curious. So Bo Jackson Bucs video. Let's see here. Hold on, I gotta remember this one. Whole team, which there's a lot of them, like players who like leave the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and are good. Yeah, there's a lot of them. You know, Bo Jackson, Steve Young. It's what sucks is that those guys never really like. We could have been so good, man. Oh well. If you could bring back one player from the entire Bucs history of players and have them play this season, think carefully before answering. One player from the entire Bucs history of players and have them play this season. I mean, like, in their prime? Oh, man. If you're talking about in your prime, like in their prime, who would help out the most? I mean, like, Brooks, obviously, like, we wouldn't need Brooks as badly as we would need, like, an Aqib Talib or a John Lynch. You know what I mean? Any Bucs player in history to play in their prime, I don't know, like, Steve Young's a good option. Remember whenever we had Steve Young? Remember whenever we had Bo Jackson? Warren Sapp? Like, there's so many good players. What's up, Jordan? Nice of you to join the stream. I like how you mentioned Barrett Rood. I love Barrett Rood, man. Barrett Rood was cool. I don't know, man. If I had to pick one player, Steve Young is really cool. He actually was probably way ahead of his time in terms of, like, how he played the quarterback position. Steve Young, yeah, sure. Steve Young's a good option. Technically. Isn't that so weird to think about? Steve Young was on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. That's so crazy. Martin Gramatica, easy. There you go. That's a good idea. Young, Talib, Bennett, Bo Jackson, sort of. Doug Williams, Trent Dilfer, Thomas Jones. Doug Williams, such an interesting one, too. Like, he was good for us, man. He took us to the playoffs, and then he went and won a Super Bowl. And it's just, like, weird, you know? And the weird thing with Doug Williams, too, is that we didn't want to pay him. The owner at the time, Culverhouse, didn't want to pay him. It was like a $200,000 difference or something between, like, what Williams wanted, what the owner wanted to pay him. And John McKay at the time was like, I think it was John McKay. It was McKay was his last name. I don't remember if his first name was John, but McKay at the time was like, hey, dude, like, please give me Doug Williams. And Culverhouse was like, no, I'm not giving you Doug Williams. Like, why would I do that? And then he went and won a Super Bowl a couple years later, which is weird. Like, I don't even think, was he the starting quarterback for? Yeah, of course he was. Of course he was. Let me see. Yes, in their prime, we could use Sapp. Yeah, we could use Sapp. Like the new editing style, quicker, sharper, more energy. Thank you, Corey. I tell you, man, it's inspiration from you. It's inspiration for you. James, you're not wearing your professional Bucs shirt. Come on now. I know. It's over there. I just don't feel like wearing it, dude. I wanted to wear Spider-Man. Spider-Man's cool, right? Can't we? We can all agree on that. I want to see which player you'd bring back based on this season coming. So, which player I'd bring back based on this upcoming season? Then Steve Young. I mean, if Jameis Winston's gonna go ahead and be out, you know, then Steve Young, sure. At least we'd have a very good option at quarterback. Honestly, I think the rest of the team would be fine. Steve Young, you know, yes, probably a good one technically. What if the Bucs didn't mess up their chance with Bo Jackson? What if they didn't mess up? Oh yeah, you know, that's something. It's something to consider, man. Ethan, you're like hyped about that. You're hyped about that one. I'm telling you, man. Hey, who knows? We might end up doing it. McCoy and Sapp, that'd be pretty tasty. I love that you went quarterback. Haha. Yeah. You know, it is what it is. I mean, hey, those first 3 games of the year, Steve Young would definitely be an upgrade over Fitzpatrick. Let me tell you. Yeah, sold Young for cash. Shaking my head. Think about it. We would have had Young Bo and Steve Young on the same roster. Oh, I know, Ethan. I know. Yeah, John McKay. Doug Williams was the backup for the Skins most of that season. Yeah, that's what I thought, Corey. Because when I was doing research on Doug Williams, I was looking at his Redskins stuff, and I thought, wait a minute. He looks like he didn't play until like the playoffs, and then I found out I thought he was a backup for most of that time. So imagine how much pride we would have if Steve Young is in his prime this season. Just a thought. Oh yeah, dude, we would, dude, I'd be so happy. I'd be so happy if we had Steve Young. You should really do Bucs what if series with topics like what if Bucs drafted or signed different players. You know what's hard about? I'd love to do that, by the way. That's a wonderful suggestion. I'm gonna write that one down too. Man, you guys are dropping some good stuff. I'm actually. Oh, did my girlfriend respond to me? No, she didn't. She didn't. My girl. Anyway, hold on. You should really do Bucs What If series. Yeah, I wrote that one. I would love All Star, dude. I would love All Star. Kavina Man. That's a cool name. I don't think I've seen you before. Welcome. James. Where you recording in a different room or something? It looked different. I'm shook. Actually, do you see that light in that stand behind me? I actually had those set up right in front of that chair, and it was pointed this way, so it was recording this way. That's how I recorded it, and I was standing for that one. I've never stood. You know, it was the first recording I stood for. Hello, Johnny. How are you? Yeah, so just different angle. It was just a different camera angle, and I wasn't using my webcam. I was actually using my new oh god, I almost dropped it. I was actually using my new Canon PowerShot camera. Pretty good, pretty okay camera. That was like a couple $100. I just figured, you know, test out some stuff with some new cameras. Check out Colin Korzemba for ideas. Oh man, I love Colin, or it's Mike Korzemba. Mike and Colin Korzemba. I love the Korzemba brothers. They're so cool. I love them. Their videos are crazy, man. Their videos are crazy. Like just how well they're edited and stuff like that, and how like just the best stuff. I'm actually gonna, I have a couple of series in mind. A couple that I think should be pretty good. Definitely one. I'm wrapping up the best Tampa Bay Buccaneers of all time series soon, because we're gonna be doing the secondary and then special teams, and then that's it. Maybe do coaching. I don't know. That one's tough. But after that, I have a series in mind that is gonna go more in depth with players on the Bucs team right now, and kind of go through so I did this one video recently, Ronald Jones, where I went through the entirety of his career and analyzed how he might do for the Buccaneers this upcoming season based on all that, and that's kind of what it's going to be, more of that, picking out specific players who might have big upcoming effects for this current season, and go into a deeper dive about how they were in maybe high school, how they were in college, stuff like that. Deeper dives into their stats, just all around, and the type of players we should be getting at, like, their veterans, kind of go through their respective careers overall in the NFL. You know, deeper dives. Stuff like that. Deeper dives, man. Deeper dives. What if the Bucs drafted Tom Brady? Yeah. Imagine Sapp on that line. Sapp on that line would be literally... I mean, Sapp and McCoy alone. But then you pair him up with JPP and Vinny Curry, and it's like, okay. Just back from Tampa. Was there on holiday? Whoa, Wayne, welcome back. Welcome back, Wayne. We're going 3-0. Fitz throwing 7 touchdowns and 700 yards. I'm calling it. I would literally cry, Garvey. That would be the best thing ever. Hey, Johnny. Check out Colin Korzemba. Yep. Hi, David. How are you? What kind of bag do you use for that camera? For this camera? What kind of bag do I use? I just use like a... usually I just use a... I would use a simple Canon bag that, you know, just something I'd pick up from Best Buy for... like 20-30 bucks or something. I actually don't have a bag for it right now, since I just got it, I think, like 3 or 4 days ago. So I still need to get a bag for it. I'm playing a dangerous game right now, man. I'm playing a dangerous game. Mike Korzemba, dude, I love Mike Korzemba. He's great. So Winston is playing in the preseason, right? Okay, that's an interesting question, because if you're the Bucs head coach, I mean, how do you divvy out the... I mean, obviously you give I would say obviously you're giving Fitzpatrick first team snaps in the preseason, but like, where do you put in Winston? Because if you risk playing him in the preseason and he gets injured, well, that just sucks. Then you're out your starting quarterback for not just the 3 games, but possibly even longer. But if you don't play him, he's going to come back rusty. It's iffy, because I say you play him a little bit, maybe in the first, like, game. Like, we might not see a lot of Jameis Winston in the preseason, because it's such a dilemma. What do you do? If you play Jameis Winston, like, more so he isn't rusty, like, if you play him like a non-starter, because he won't be the starter for the first 3 games, so if you play him like a non-starter, then he might get hurt, because he'll be out there for a really long amount of time. But if you don't play him, he could get rusty. I don't know, it's a tough call. It's a tough call. What if Mike Smith was a lesbian cheerleader? Ooh, that's a good what if. What if Chris Conte played quarterback? What if Jameis never got in the Uber? There's a lot of what ifs. Ryan Fitzpatrick's projected stats: 791 yards, 6 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. Well, that's a good one. Yeah, that's a good one. that's some good stat projections right there. 791 yards, 6 touchdowns, 3 picks. That's pretty good. If I were to totally guess, I'd say they'd still treat him as the starter in preseason. Yeah, I'm probably, because, like, I think that solves both problems, because, I don't know. I guess, like, in practice, then, you just have to give Fitzpatrick the first team reps. I guess. I don't know. That's such a tough... man, suspensions really muddy things, don't they? Like, it makes things so much more trickier. Like, oh, how are we going to divvy up, like, who are we going to prepare more? You know, are we going to prepare Fitzpatrick more? We're going to prepare Winston more. I assume you'd prepare Fitzpatrick more. But how does that look? I don't know. What if Winston does bad in the preseason? He'll be fine. I don't think it'll matter if he does bad in the preseason. 1,200 yards, 15 touchdowns, 0 picks through 3 games. Ooh, that'd be fun. So the regular season version of the game would be something like, maybe call it Bucs Fantasy History. Bucs Fantasy History. Position per each game of the season to bring back from the Bucs past entire history, each regular season game. I think it might be fun to see who flies and who dies. Hargraves versus Barber. Yeah. Fitz is a veteran. I'm a little confused on... Wait, okay, so the regular season version of the game... Oh man, I'm confused here. Maybe call it Bucs Fantasy History. Position per each game of the season. Okay. To bring back from Bucs past entire history. Each regular season game, I think it might be fun to see who flies and who dies. Hargraves versus Barber. Okay. I gotcha. That's an interesting concept. I kind of like that. Huh. I'm going to write that one down too. Aw, everybody say hi to Gabby. That's my girlfriend. Look at the... Aw. Yeah, it's adorable. Fitz is a veteran, plus he's not new to the team. I think they'll give him more time than usual, but Winston will still get a lot more reps. Again, just guessing. You know what I wanted to see? I want to see freaking Mike Glennon back. I never freaking get to... I just want Mike Glennon back. I want to wear my Mike Glennon jersey. That's all I want. In other words, put up a classic player against a current player. Ooh, so kind of like a versus series. Okay. Okay, I kind of like that. That's kind of hard, though, because most of our older... Well, not most, actually. Like, there's some automatic wins, like, you know, Hargraves versus... Or even Grimes versus Barber. Or, Grimes versus Barber. Hargraves versus Barber. Or, you know, Sapp versus McCoy, that's going to Sapp, and Brooks versus David, that's going to Levante. But you know, there could be some interesting ones in there, for sure. That'd be an interesting series for sure, kind of like a versus series, you know. And I could even go in depth and look at stats and stuff like that. I feel it. I feel it. Prime versus Prime. Prime Doug Martin versus Prime James Wilder. That one would be fun. Gabby, don't get in the Uber, please. Oh no, we don't need a situation like that. Weirdo Mods hitting on the one girl in the chat. Talk about LeBron. Oh, I love LeBron. He's on the Lakers though, so I don't know how I feel about LeBron right now. It's weird, man. It's sad. It's sad. I really didn't want to see LeBron go to the Lakers just because now it's just, I don't know, the Celtics are going to make the finals for sure. The Celtics are. Gotta run, but maybe if I give a few cheap cross-channel advertisements, I have a new video dropping at 9 p.m. Ooh, nice! Everybody, go check out Corey's channel. He's dropping a new video at 9 p.m. It's actually probably the one he did in the studio. Those videos are literally insane, like professional, like full-time YouTuber quality. Like, go check that video out when it drops at 9. So, hi Lex. Everybody say hi to Lex in the chat. Lex is Gabby's sister. There you have it. No one's hitting on her. LMO. That's his girlfriend. Yeah, dude. Corey's video is gonna be lit. Corey's video is gonna be lit. Let me actually see. You know, while LeBron went to LA, the NBA rivalry between the Lakers and Celtics will generate all-time high revenue. Yeah, but it's not fun anymore. This is why I don't like the NBA. You never see that going on. I mean, there's less players, obviously. But, oh man, Corey told me what the video was too. Oh my god, I don't want to spoil it. Yeah, it's gonna be a cool video. It's gonna be a cool video. Definitely go check it out. Dang it, dude, I don't want to see Lakers and Celtics rivalries. That's so lame. And it doesn't even matter, I guess, because it's not whatever. The NBA is a crappy league in my opinion. But yeah, going back to Bucs stuff, man. That's why the All-Star format was changed. Yeah, going back to Bucs stuff, though, I'll be really interested to see what happens with Fitzpatrick, Winston, stuff like that, how they divvy out stuff. Do you guys want to see the Bucs bring in kind of a veteran quarterback? Like, I know people were saying Colin Kaepernick, and I know that's controversial, but I'd say maybe. I'm definitely on a maybe for the whole Colin Kaepernick thing, for sure. You know, that'd be an interesting signing. Maybe they try and make, like, a small trade for, like, Mike Glennon. I don't know. It's another possibility. But Mike Glennon's buried on a depth chart right now with guys like Josh Rosen and Sam Bradford. Mike Glennon's at number 3. You know, if Mike Glennon's at number 3, maybe you can trade him back to the Bucs. I don't know. It's an option. I mean, who would you rather have be the starting quarterback, Mike Glennon or Ryan Fitzpatrick? Ooh, that's an interesting one. Mike Glennon or Ryan Fitzpatrick? I don't know. That one would be interesting. Oh, wow, Contavious Caldwell-Pope signed with a... Okay, good for them. I can't really stomach the Winston situation. It makes me feel like he's a Jekyll and Hyde character in his personal life. It'll be difficult to support. Oh, yeah. I mean, Winston right now has lost the trust of a lot of people. Winston has lost the trust of, and rightly justified. From what it sounded like, obviously this whole situation's pretty much come and gone, but from what it sounded like he probably withheld information, which is no bueno. So he's got to rebuild his reputation again. I kind of felt like he was kind of getting on that path too, where he was coming in and kind of working on it pretty well, but now it's just right back down. Nick Foles. Oh man, that'd be tough to get Nick Foles. I don't think they're going to trade him. Let me give you a thought. If Teddy Bridgewater is healthy and playing well, give up a 4th round or 5th. Glennon is shit. Oh no, you don't like Mike Kevin. Why don't you like Mike Glennon? Yeah, Teddy Bridgewater would be cool too. Who do you have? You have Josh McCown. You have who else do you have? You have oh my gosh, how did I forget his name? Josh Allen. It's not Josh Allen. It's oh my gosh. Nobody tell me. I need to remember this. Oh my gosh. Dude, Sam Darnold. That's it. Once a duck, always a duck. Scares me too much. Winston? Is Winston a duck? Yeah, no, I understand though. Like, it's like, oh well, if he was once like that, then he's always gonna be like that. It'll be really interesting to see what happens this year. If this team needed more pressure. Now we gotta deal with all the Winston stuff. Man, it is literally gonna be hectic. It's gonna be insane, let me tell you. Ugh. Yeah, but we're probably gonna wrap this up around 9, actually. Yeah, there's so much riding on this season. I'm scared, guys. I'm honestly scared about us not doing good now. I mean, like, obviously it would suck, but like it'll be really, really bad if we don't do good this year. Like, it will be really bad. And I'll explain more in a second here. I hope he gets cut. He's a complete embarrassment to all the fans to keep him. James, I just want to say I don't condone any of Winston's actions on or off the field, but the Bucs did have... Ooh, Blake Bortles. No LeBron. F the... Yeah, appreciate that. But the Bucs did have a similar situation with Warren Sapp, and look how his career turned around. Yeah, I know. It's... you know, what sucks about that is even Sapp was doing stuff after his career, so what does that tell you what might happen with Winston? Yeah, definitely, guys, definitely a few minutes here. I'm going to end this at 9. Feel the way watching him take the field makes me vomit. Yeah, it'll be really interesting to see what happens here, and I want to explain a little bit more about why things might get really bad if things don't go well here. Because let's say, obviously, the fans, keep up this hate for Winston, and they keep up, I understand, I completely understand. If you don't like Jameis Winston, that's fine. I feel, totally justified. If the Buccaneers do end up getting rid of Jameis Winston, like if the Bucs have a bad year this year, things might go to crap because you are potentially looking at Jameis Winston not being on the team in the future, Dirk Cutter not being on the team in the future, and maybe, and this one's a little bit less likely from it, maybe even Jason Light not being on the team in the future. Like all three of those guys could go down together, like even Mike Smith, and that would be really bad in my opinion because you're literally basically starting over from scratch. What do you do at that point? You've got to get a new head coach. If this is the Glazers clean house, which at this point, if they have another bad season, they could very likely clean house. You're gonna have to get a new GM. You're gonna have to get a new head coach. You're gonna have to get a new quarterback. Like there's so much riding on this season. It is gonna be really interesting, just to see overall, because I mean, you need a franchise quarterback. You need one. And it's going to be rough because if you get rid of Winston, you have to start over. Who are you going to start at quarterback? Ryan Fitzpatrick? Ryan Griffin? You're going to have to bring in somebody new. It's probably going to be in the draft to get a franchise guy. And that's going to be rough. That's if they have a bad season. I don't think they're going to have a bad season. But if they did, things could easily go to crap. And we could be in a very bad way for the next couple of years because of all this, there's a lot riding on this season. I see some Winston chat going on. Oh yeah, Fade, I forgot to tell you, those super chats actually came in at the end of the month for my my AdSense payment. So thank you for that, Fade. I appreciate that. I think Fade gave me like $30 through super chats, and it tacked on at the end of the month. So thank you, Fade. You got me some food. I appreciate that. You bought me some food, and actually you helped pay for that camera because I took a big chunk of the money that I got from making videos. Actually, all of the money I took from making videos, and I got that camera. So Fade, you contributed $30 to that. So thank you, greatly appreciated. Yeah, no, man, there's a lot riding on the season, a whole heck of a lot of pressure now. It'll be really interesting to see. How about the Big Ben situation? He's still playing. Yeah, there's make or break season, win a lot or start over. Yeah, it's gonna be rough. It's gonna be rough. Character's character. How about the Big Ben situation? He's still playing. Anthony, that's a good point. It just depends how each individual team handles the situation, how the owners perceive the situation. I mean, bottom line, it is up to the owners, and they're gonna do whatever they feel will make them the. I mean, it's really brutal. It's a business. They're gonna do whatever is gonna make them the most money and get them the most wins, essentially. And if Winston has a bad season, or if the fans just flat out start rioting and say, hey, we're not going to start buying stuff anymore if Winston's still on this team, they're going to get rid of Winston. They're going to go with something else because those owners care about two things. They care about trophies that they can use to brag to their other owner friends about, and they care about making money. That's the two driving forces for every single owner, man. And I could definitely see them really flipping this situation on its head. I could really see them flipping this situation on its head. Hey, boy, I provided 6% of that camera. I know, thank you, Ethan. I appreciate it. And that camera was like $260, I think, or something like that. It was an expensive camera, man. It was an expensive camera. I got it from my super Walmart, my local super Walmart. Hopefully, it's a good camera. Hopefully, you guys like it. Do you give Winston $20 million next year? At this point, no. I would definitely not give him $20 million. I would definitely try and figure out a way to restructure a contract or something along those lines. A fifth-year option, I'd probably decline it. and then just work. Well, they already accepted it, so it's a really tough situation to be in. It's a really tough situation to be in. I have no idea what I would do. I mean, do you let him go into free agency and still try to sign him there? There'd be a lot of teams that would want Jameis Winston. A lot of teams. You know, I could see him easily getting $20 million from a team. Easily. That's like, are you kidding me money? You know? I mean, look at how much money freaking Kirk Cousins got. I don't know if I would give Jameis Winston $20 million, though. You know, it's a tough call. But, anyway, guys, I'm going to actually end this live stream off right here. If you want to go check out Corey's video, go check out the play reaction. I will actually link you to his channel where the video is just coming out, probably. So I will definitely send you a link to that, and then we can, you know, everybody can go watch that video. It should be looking pretty good. So, yeah. There's the video, or Corey's channel and whatnot. Go check out his most recent video that probably just went up. Thank you guys so much for watching this kind of shortish live stream. I'm going to be trying to do a live stream every single Sunday, because that's when I don't have work. Hopefully you guys can come in and tune in each and every week. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, I'll see you in the next video or live stream. But until then, goodbye for now, guys, and stay tuned for some new stuff on the channel. So yeah, until next time, goodbye for now, guys. See ya.